Hey, Steve Zook here. Welcome back to Pokesoo channel. Hey, today I'm showing this really nice Ibanez made in Korea AS80 again, $5.99. Boy, this is one of the nicest guitars I've had in a long time. Look at the flame on the back of the neck. I don't know if you can see that, but I used to be an Ibanez collector. I love the old Ibanez lawsuit stuff, and I love the post lawsuit stuff. But I'll tell you, if you can find one of these good AS80s, this one has a one-piece neck, highly flamed. And like I said in the last video, you know, kind of like success leaves clues, great guitars leave clues. Whenever you see really great wood like this, that's a good sign that they really did something right. This is an unbelievable guitar. I'm going to have a little bit of fun today, though. I want you to guess what kind of amp I'm using, because I bought an amp that I'm going to be using for a variety of purposes that I'm really pretty blown away by. And I want to see if you can guess what amp it is. If you can guess what amp it is, I'll buy you a free bacon cheeseburger. I'm obviously using, you know, chorus. Isn't that a beautiful stereo chorus sound? So guess what amp that is, and if you get it right, you get a free bacon cheeseburger. Of course, it may not be too good by the time it gets shipped to you, but I'm just kind of joking around. Just guess. I'm not obviously not gonna, you know, go drive back east and deliver a bacon cheeseburger. So just have fun. Just guess what kind of amp you think this is. Let me just do a little bit more. Sometimes there's certain products out there that just really sound good. But you can just hear it has absolutely, you know, there's certain products that, I mean, for instance, like the Recording King guitars I carry and the lower arch tops that are so far beyond, you know, what I sell them for. The value is just huge. Probably most people, a lot of people begin to realize it now, but they'll really realize it in 20 years when I believe they'll be worth a lot of money. And oftentimes it's hard to see the forest through the trees. There's so much BS out there with branding and marketing. A lot of people just don't realize, you know, the science of neuro branding and all the marketing and, you know, getting people to think they have to spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to get a great guitar. It's really not true anymore. That's why the guitars that I sell here at Steve Zook Guitars and Pokesoo channel, both my used guitars, which I work really hard to find, by the way. This guitar took me months to get, as well as the new stuff like the Recording King and the lower stuff. It's in a class by itself. But like I said, you have to understand that everybody's a bit brainwashed. You know, if it doesn't say, you know, Martin, Gibson, Fender, whatever, you know, but there's some tremendous values out there today. They really are. Beautiful chorus tone. I'm going to go just a tad more up on the volume here. I barely have it up, really. But see if you can guess what amp this is. And I'll discuss why I think it sounds so good. I think you'll be surprised at the reason. What a gorgeous stereo chorus, huh? Sound. Now, I'm not using any external effects here at all, by the way. better stop so this downloads. And that was off. I just love it on this treble pickup. I always know when I love a guitar because it sounds great on the treble pickup as well as the neck pickup. I'm going to stop right there. And yeah, this guitar is for sale, $599. It really sounds good. It's a made in Korea AS80. Like I said, it's got tremendous flame maple on the back of the neck, if you can see that. But this is really an unbelievable. This guitar sounds as good to me as some of the lawsuit stuff I used to have, or the post lawsuit, like the AS200s and the AS100, or even some of the older made in Japan AS80s. To me, this guitar really has more of a made in Japan type tone and workmanship and sound. It's, even though it's made in Korea, you just, you know, there's certain guitars, like I've said a million times, you know, 1 in 100, 1 in 200, 1 in 300 are really special, and this is one of them. So anyway, see if you can guess what amp this is. And this guitar is available, $599. I hope you don't buy it. Yeah, I know, reverse psychology. No, it's really a great guitar. I mean, I actually love it when people buy them. I just sold a really beautiful mountain guitar to a guy who's been having a lot of health issues and whatnot, but he's got like 30 guitars, including a bunch of Martins. He just sent me the nicest email saying how much he loves it, because it really is a great guitar. I work really, really hard to find the great used stuff that I find. It doesn't just fall. Well, you know, every once in a while it does fall into my lap. I take it as trade in studio time, but most of the time it's just plain old, you know, hard work. But every once in a while I do trade guitars for studio time or mastering time. But yeah, you see that? See, I think I need to cut a light here. You can see that flame on the back of the neck. It's just absolutely beautiful, and that's one of the reasons it sounds so good. All right, take care.